Let's start from linking our Bootstrap to our project and our JavaScript. Let's copy the CDN or Content Delivery Network. Just visit getbootstrap.com, click on the docs, then at the right corner look for CDN, copy the CSS, and similarly copy the JavaScript. Next, we will use a Navbar. Go back with Bootstrap and try to look a sample Navbar. Take note, we can always customize this later on. The next thing we need to do is the carousel, but be sure to use the automatic carousel. We don't want it to be clicked by our possible website visitor to click it manually. Similarly, visit Bootstrap, then look into carousel. The carousel or a slider on a website has a few main jobs. It shows important stuff like new products or deals in a small space, making it easy for users to see. It's interactive, so it encourages people to explore more. Websites with lots of pictures, like portfolios or shops, find carousels really useful. They can change the content easily to keep things fresh. But, they need to be careful to make sure it's not too distracting and everyone can use it easily. In this case, I have already inserted pictures in my folder. Try to insert yours, for example. Take note, all of this images belongs to Cagayan State University, and for educational purposes only. Make your own as much as possible. Now, inside the source attribute, type in the file folder, then the name of the image, and indicate the file format. In this case I use .jpeg. At this part, we are done with our navbar and our carousel. Next we are going to create our footer. The footer serves as a crucial repository of essential information and links that users may require regardless of their location within the site. Typically, it encompasses contact details such as the company's physical address, phone number, and email, facilitating direct communication. Navigation links are also prevalent, guiding users to key pages like Home, About Us, Products/Services, Blog, Contact Us, FAQs, and legal documents such as the Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. Social media icons or links enable users to engage with the brand across various platforms. Copyright information denotes ownership and publication details, while a sitemap aids in navigation. Additionally, subscription options, accessibility statements, disclaimers, and other pertinent details may be included, tailored to the website's specific needs and objectives. Overall, the footer streamlines user access to vital resources, enhancing their browsing experience and fostering engagement with the website's content. This time, I am going to create an external style sheet or CSS for me to incorporate other design in my project, also can be used to override some codes. An override typically means modifying or customizing the default styles or behavior provided by Bootstrap to better suit the specific design or functionality requirements of a website or application. This could involve changing things like colors, fonts, spacing, layout, or even the behavior of certain components. When developers override Bootstrap, they're essentially replacing or supplementing the default styles and functionalities with their own customizations. This is often done by writing custom CSS or JavaScript code that targets specific elements or classes within the Bootstrap framework. Make sure to link your CSS to the page. So, we have created the base of our index. To what you are going to do is to insert content between the carousel or slider and the footer. Make use of the grid system to organize everything inside your web page. Also understand how the 12 units. There are 12 equal parts that make up the width of a row. These parts, known as columns, are used to organize content horizontally on a web page. Developers can assign these columns to elements within a row to create layouts that adjust smoothly across different screen sizes. For instance, they might specify that an element takes up 6 columns on small screens and 4 columns on larger ones. This flexibility ensures that websites built with Bootstrap look good and function well on devices of all sizes.